Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is going to be your general energy reading for your Wednesday, your hump day. October, wow, I really almost said September. October 7th, 2020. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So just because this is a reading dated for the 7th of October doesn't mean that it absolutely has to resonate for you at that time. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading and it resonates, then that is the message for you in that moment. Yes, also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, guys, so I hope you're having a good week. Weekly readings are doing their thing. I'm excited about them. Today it's Wednesday, so we have Gemini, Virgo, and yes, Aquarius. So that will be out today, premiering at 3 p.m. Keep it up, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so please look out for that one. And also, you guys, please let me know how they resonate for you and all that. I noticed that when I do the premiere, I can't, unless I'm here watching it with you, I don't see the chat afterwards. So let me know if you want me to continue premiering them, or if I should just put them out there. I was premiering them because I know we like to chat with each other during the readings and all that. It gives us a way to have a community time, especially since I wanted to be doing these live, but it's not going to work out with this current setup, which is fine because I really like this setup anyway. Also, in terms of this setup, please bear with me. I know the sound is not ideal right now, but I have a microphone coming, a better microphone, because I do have the old, y'all remember that old microphone I was using when I was back in Brooklyn, if you were following me back then. Well, I tried to use it. It does work with my phone, but the sound, I can't control the volume of the sound, and the quality from the microphone is just shit. It's just a shitty microphone that they sold to me, and knowing that it was a shitty microphone. But anyway, so bear with me on that one. But today is Wednesday, and so that means we do have happy hour this evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The floor is officially open. Information is in the description box below. $25 for a single question reading. Make payment to paypal.me/divine conversations. Please make sure to put your question in the notes section of your payment. Apparently, some people have been trying to do that. They've been putting their question in the notes section, but then it gets cut off or it doesn't get sent, which is weird. But anyway, please make sure to do that. And if you don't worry about it. Just email me or something like that, okay? Ooh, you're gonna have to excuse me. I am having an allergy attack this morning. And the cats are going crazy out there. So don't be surprised if I have to pause for a second and go yell at the kids. All right, guys. So let's get into this here. Ooh, and let's see what we've got for your Wednesday. Yeah, here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our Wednesday hour hump day, October 7th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. Alrighty, kids, we're starting with the Golden Universal Tarot here today. So let's see. Let's give this 5 shuffles. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's see what we've got for today, kids. Interesting. All right, we've got counterparts here. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have counterparts in the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Moving away from the past. Moving away from a potential soulmate is also what I just heard. We have two individuals here. Wow. Two individuals, two sides of an equation. Someone seems to be stuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to pause for a second. I am so sorry, you guys. Orion just, he used the litter box, and it was extremely distracting. I had to go light some incense, because damn. Okay, anyway. I really, could not concentrate for a hot second. I was like, whoa, that's... That is offensive. Okay, here we go. So we have two sides to an equation. Two individuals here. One embodying the masculine, one embodying the feminine, that's for sure. But okay, it doesn't have to be that way. And this could be anything. Oh God. Sorry guys. This could be anything, really. But Spirit is saying a counterpart situation, so we're going to go with that. But one person is stuck here in the Hierophant, in the status quo. And also, the Hierophant does represent teaching and learning, so someone is also here stuck in some sort of lesson that they don't think they're ever going to get out of. The other person is here with the High Priestess. Shrouded in mystery is what I just heard. But the High Priestess also has the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and Strength. And to me, this means that someone here is taking up an opportunity to move forward towards, I'm hearing greater stability, greater financial abundance, inspiration, following your intuition, doing things that you really love and enjoy to do. Spirit just said, letting your freak flag fly. Oh, okay. All right, but just having fun, enjoying yourself. Being strong. Strength is a really important part of the situation here, because someone is really striving, someone is really using their inner strength, okay, to move forward from this circumstance. And then also you have here, in between everything, you have the Nine of Cups. And the message that I was getting with the Nine of Cups being between these two individuals is that it's all about pleasure, what makes you happy, doing the things that you love to do. The Nine of Cups can also be a comfort zone energy. That's true. But the message that I was getting, because the Nine of Cups did fall crossed in between these two sides of the equation here. So, sorry, allergies. So the message that I was getting with that was, are you really happy here? Are you really satisfied here? Like, really look at what's going on around you, or really look at where you are right now, and to ask yourself, are you really satisfied? You have a mirror image in the Six of Cups and the Six of Swords. And someone here is really moving forward towards their happiness, towards their fulfillment, towards their contentment. High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, Strength, Knight of Wands, and you're probably moving forward pretty quickly with that Knight of Wands energy. But then on the other side, you have the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. So that really, you could say the Nine of Cups energy, the satisfaction, okay, there could be some overindulgence. I did just hear that. But the satisfaction, the happiness, really falls on this side. Whereas on this side, you have the status quo, you have nightmares, you have stress, you have anxiety, fear. But this type of fear that's represented by the Nine of Swords is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's very much, so someone here is in an energy of perpetuating their own demise, I'm hearing, but their own, perpetuating their own detriment. Because someone here, it feels like someone is very much stuck in the energy of, I need to see it before I can believe it. But that's not really how things work here. That's really not really how manifestations work here. You have to believe it before you can see it. And it feels like whomever is in this energy of the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords, this individual is in a place where they just keep perpetuating their fears or the things that they don't want because, well, that's just the way it is. Or that's just the way we do things here in this society, or blah, blah, blah. All the while knowing that this is not what they want any longer. And then you have, so thus you have a choice to make. And it seems, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, someone has made this choice to move away from the past circumstances. Six of Cups, move away. Six of Swords, from rough waters to calmer waters, while someone stays right here. This is your counterpart. This is your divine counterpart, I'm hearing. But see, here's the thing about it, though. Because it feels like both of you were in this, at this stage before. You have to learn the lessons of the Hierophant before you can really be, even though I understand that the High Priestess, because these two are counterparts here, High Priestess and the Hierophant, okay? Masculine and feminine. The High Priestess represents the spiritual, ether, unlimited knowledge of the universe, right? Whereas the Hierophant represents knowledge, yes, and spiritual, yes, but more from a physical point of view. The Hierophant represents more religion than spirit, whereas the High Priestess represents more spirit than religion. Okay? The Hierophant is about conformity, is about dogma, is about the status quo, is about structure, university, that kind of thing. Okay? And so I understand that the High Priestess comes before the Hierophant in the Tarot. The High Priestess is number 2 of the major arcana. The Hierophant is number 5. But the way I'm seeing it, the way I'm looking at it, and the way I'm understanding this energy, you have to understand or go through the lessons of the Hierophant before you can reach the lessons of the High Priestess. Before you can be allowed to graduate, to then be let cross the High Priestess's veil. Okay? So at some point in this counterpart situation, both of you were learning the lessons of the Hierophant, but now somebody has graduated. And it's most likely the feminine here. Because, especially if we're talking in terms of like twin flame energy and like divine counterparts in that way, the masculine lately, the channelings that I've been channeling and others have been channeling, the masculine is going through a period of really waking up right now. Now, don't get too excited, because Spirit did just say that doesn't mean that, union is going to happen anytime soon. Like, don't get caught up in that. But at the same time, the masculine really is waking up right now. But the feminine, especially in terms of the twin flame journey, the feminine has been in this energy of moving on, setting herself free, allowing herself to do the things that she really loves to do. And by doing that, she's creating a new opportunity for herself. Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. So here, this person, whether you're twin flame or not, doesn't matter. This person here is still going through the lessons of the Hierophant, although I do feel like they're starting to wake up. But the whole point of all of this is about being in alignment with who you truly are, or what it is you truly want or desire to manifest. Queen of Wands. That's what it really feels like. That's what this whole energy or situation, whatever this is for you, that's what this feels like it's about. So this actually, now that I think about it, this doesn't have to be two separate people. This could be a choice that you need to make here. You're either going to stay here with the Hierophant, conforming, doing what everyone else wants you to do, blah, 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 in this fear and anxiety, in this stress and anxiety, or you can choose the unlimited wisdom of the High Priestess, be strong enough to ride into the unknown to create a new opportunity for yourself and thus find satisfaction. But in order for you to do that, you are going to have to move away from the past. 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. This absolutely does not have to be 2 separate people. Right now, actually, it feels better to say this is the choice that you are facing, or somebody here is facing right now. And quite frankly, you know, whomever this choice is for, you know that if you stay in the status quo, if you stay in what has always been, it's only going to create more stress and anxiety in your life. However, if you choose to walk away, if you choose this higher path of wisdom, I'm hearing satisfaction is guaranteed. 9 of Cups. I feel now somebody saying, how can you guarantee satisfaction? Well, because at least if you go in this path with the High Priestess here, if you choose strength and higher wisdom, what you're choosing ultimately is yourself. Because under the guise of the High Priestess, or under the energies of the High Priestess, you are exactly what God, Source, Creator, the universe created you to be. Thus, you can go in any direction you choose, Knight of Wands, and explore and create and expand, Ace of Pentacles. But under the Hierophant, you are whatever box you are being told to fit in. You are not a whole and complete being. You are whatever you are told to be. You act however you are told to act. You do whatever you are told to do. You conform. So just under that point alone, how could being under the guise or under the wisdom of the High Priestess bring anything less than satisfaction? Because you are actively being yourself. You are doing what it is you love to do. You are in alignment with you, Queen of Wands. Again, in order to do this, you must move away from the past. 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Leave the past behind. Okay, I like this. So, let's get into some clarification now. We're going to start with the Hierophant and the 9 of Swords. But do you see how this is mirroring? On one side you have the 9 of Swords, on the other side you have the 9 of Cups. And in order to deal with this, you have the mirror image of that, which is 6. This Hierophant 9 of Swords energy feels like a dead end. Whereas the High Priestess 9 of Cups feels like, obviously, it's a brand new beginning because you have this Ace of Pentacles here. And then the mirror image of the 6, to me the number 6 represents care, compassion, unconditional love, support, family. I mean, you can think about it as the 6th house in astrology is all about being of service, how you are of service, your family, your friends. One more shuffle. Interesting. Okay. Let's look at the Hierophant and the 9 of Swords first here. overall energy, you have the Ten of Swords. And the first card that came out here is the Ten of Pentacles. But the Ten of Pentacles flew here, on this side of the equation. You have this with the the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, Strength, the Queen of Wands, and finally, the Ace of Cups. I know this Ten of Pentacles came out and flew over here, but I'm going to keep it on this side with a special note. Because this is asking you what has just come out right now. This is asking you to have the strength and the love for yourself to put this situation to an end. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands, again, get into that alignment with you, with yourself. The Queen of Wands is confident, is strong, is vibrant, is magical. You can't be magical if you're conforming to three-dimensional bullshit. Because keep in mind, the Hierophant denounces magic in many cases. Whereas the High Priestess embraces it, because the High Priestess has the infinite awareness of all that is. Whereas the Hierophant is tiny little pigeonhole scope of view. Make sense? Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. You've been working at this, persevering at this non-stop. You may have got this energy, this Hierophant energy down pat, like you could do it in your sleep. But that's kind of the problem. You are doing it in your sleep. It's almost like you're a walking zombie at this point. And yet you're starting to wake up to that. Look at that anxiety, Nine of Swords. You're starting to wake up to that. Have the strength to end this cycle. To stop working towards this. Love for yourself, Ace of Cups, and who you truly are. Let's look at the High Priestess here. Because also keep in mind, guys, you have the 10 on this side, which to me is a lesson learned, cycle complete, you're ready to graduate. Especially with the Ten of Swords here. Oh, look at that. And then the Wheel of Fortune under that. Good Lord. That's 3 tens right there. Okay. But then you take that, the 10, to now the Ace on this side. With strength as well. It's all about having the strength to move forward. To leave the past behind. Let's see here. High Priestess. Strength. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Knight of Wands. Interesting. Two of Swords, the Magician, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Swords. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Cups. It's so crazy how the roles have just reversed here. You have all this positive energy trying to get you out of this. But then when you get here, you have all this stuck energy. And I guess this is the reasons why, what I just heard as Spirit just said, these are the reasons why you haven't chosen, someone, or you, I guess, whomever this is for, you haven't chosen this side yet. And the reason is lack mentality. Even though we don't have the Five of Pentacles here, that's what I just heard. You do have the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords. Heartbreak is paralyzing you. Yep, with the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Inability to see clearly. The Magician the Magician in reverse and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I need to get a little bit more here. You do have the Temperance underneath the Five of Cups here. Just a little bit more, please, Spirit. Wow, what is going on here? Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune now at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Knight of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, Three of Wands, and then Death. Okay, so the reason why someone has not entered into this situation, has not risen above, the reason why someone is persevering here, even though it's time to end the cycle, Ten of Pentacles, also with the Ten of Swords, was underneath the deck before. There they are, both of them. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Swords. And the King of Swords, too. Alright, but that's not so much, so. Okay, so now the focus is changing the destiny on this side of the equation, right? With the Wheel of Fortune. But in order to do that, there needs to be a transformation. You must understand your emotions, Queen of Cups, in order for you to continue on this path, Three of Wands, to move forward. You have to stop fighting back. It is a sense of heartbreak and denial because of that heartbreak that is keeping you from manifesting greater balance in your life. The Magician to the Two of Pentacles, both in reverse. Four of Wands is saying you have the stability and the foundation to do this. But you're letting your fears and your apprehensions and whatever heartbreak or whatever loss you are perceiving to experience in shifting, you're letting that stop you. You're ready to move on from this. Okay, so with that said, then I want to put this Wheel of Fortune and Ten of Swords here too. With that said, I want to look at this Six of Cups, Six of Swords then, leaving the past behind. Justice. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Swords, Justice. How do you relate to this social circle? Or how do you relate to these people? Three of Cups. This hive mind mentality, maybe. Really focus on that. Really meditate on that. And focus that in terms of your worth, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are giving too much to this circumstance and not receiving enough in return. And yet, you persevere out of love, sure. Out of compassion, sure. And yet, wow, oh my God, you guys, this is getting so deep. Because now I'm looking back over here, and in order for you to release this, in order for you to move on, leave the past behind, you have to recognize your worth. And in recognizing your worth, it's going to break your heart in some cases, because you're going to recognize just how little you've been receiving in return versus how much you've been putting into the situation. Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck with Temperance. And there's that Five of Cups. It's time to cut your losses, I guess. Wow. Seven of Pentacles is saying to cut your losses. Seven of Pentacles is an energy of a harvest, but it's also kind of Einstein's definition of insanity. Einstein's definition of insanity in doing something over and over again, expecting the same way, but expecting a different result. I just heard it's high time that you clear yourself of this. There is going to be some loss. There's going to be some heartbreak. Yes, that is true, but ultimately it is going to bring you greater satisfaction because it's going to clear the way for you to have a brand new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. It's going to bring justice into your life. Six of Cups, Six of Swords, moving away from the past, knowing your worth is going to bring justice into your life. It's like some of you have been fighting, moving on from this into this, because it's almost like this is kind of a feeling of like, it can't be true. It can't be true. And you're fighting and fighting and fighting to prove how untrue you want it to be, when in reality it's the same thing every time. It's the same result every time. This is very interesting, you guys. Oracle guidance, then. We're going to go... Yeah, we're going to go with the Sacred Rebels today. Let's see what we get. 3 shuffles here, so that's one. 2. And 3. One more for good measure, they say. 4. Alrighty. Okay. We have card number 19. Dream a beautiful dream. The urge to create is the same within you as it is for the universal creator. It also has the same magical ability to draw harmony into being and to find beautiful order in chaos. This includes bringing harmony and the perfect balance of well-being into your mind, body, and emotions. This is also part of you that wants to dream of beauty and bring it to life in as many ways as possible, in how you eat, dress, look, behave, make love, create art, relate to your community, write your poetry by moonlight or bathe by candlelight. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal, yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it is time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, diminished, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty, thumb your nose at airbrushed images, and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what was supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can find beauty. You can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create beauty in its far more holistic and creative definition. Beauty is meant to soothe the soul, inspire thoughts of love, devotion, and appreciation, and to balance the nervous system. These are healing effects, healing for the creator and those that receive it. They are worthwhile. They are not meaningless, impractical, flippant, or trivial. A world without the beauty of art, in all its various and unique interpretations, would be a less colorful, less vibrant, less cheeky, and less healing place to be. Time that you spend dreaming of beauty and allowing it to be born through you in various heart-centered ways is worthwhile. Don't disregard it or discount it. The most beautiful dreams can inspire the practical, hard-working dedication required to bring them to life for the betterment of the world. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to, quote, fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of this situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it or through trying to impose the, quote, right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through the revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it cannot be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it is hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the, quote, right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, to your relationship, to your finances, your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. In opening up to beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. What we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind, an open heart, and a healing process. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now, and you need to know that. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I look forward to connecting with you again very, very soon. Yeah? Take care.